In the forex world, nothing is impossible. I mean, when it comes to placing trade on forex trading, nothing is practically impossible. The only impossible thing in forex trading is for you to place a trade and succeed when the market is going against what you placed. So the impossible thing is for market to reverse when you are not in the right position. So if the market is at the right position, you can place your trade and successfully close your trade with as much as you can. In my last video, I told us that this particular strategy, my target is $10 and above. When I did that video, it was around $4 or thereabouts each of them. So when I said that this strategy is going to give me $10 and above each, I was serious when I said those things. Then for some of you who did not follow that video at the early stage, you may ask me, how possible is this? Is this really possible for one to place a trade all these positions without maybe being afraid? One, there are conditions for me to place this trade. Number one, I have equity. That's number one. I have 400 and above. Number one. Number two, I never use high loss size. Get those things straight. I never use high loss size. Check those things. Check them here. Check them. I never use high loss size. What I use is 20 cents, meaning that my profit will be slow. The same with losses. So if this market should spike and all of them decide to spike, before all of them will turn to losses, or before all of them will turn to maybe red, by that I will take at least, before the spike will continue to happen. I did this video for you to see, because many people don't believe that I can do scalping. Many people don't believe that GDFS can do scalping. They think that, though some people do call me spike master, but this is for you to see that I can also do scalping and also be successful in it. I can also do scalping. Why I always encourage my students to learn how to catch spike is that once you place a trade on spike, you have the opportunity to decide when to close if the market is going against what you wished at the early stage. But if it is scalping, if you place a market and you're expecting to take 3 candles, the spike will not stop at 3 candles. It may get to 15 to 3 candles, 10 candles at the same time, which means market are supposed to give you profit, you are now on losses. So, and that is many people that are out of trade today, or many people that are no longer in the market, did not leave the market because they were trading on catching spike. Many were trading on scalping. So like when you're using $10 and you want to do scalping, at the process of placing with 20 cents, let's assume on C500, which is very volatile and very fast. So if you receive a very long spike, it will bring you to $3. So if you bring it to $3, you wanted it to reclaim again. At the process of the market to retrace, another spike will come, bringing you to, before you know it, your free margin will begin to show red. So if you refuse to close that time, you will finally find out that you are shaking. So if you close that market with $4, then you try to scalp again. Anything that happened on that $3 when you are scalping will definitely throw you out of the market. But let's assume that you have like $5 and you want to catch spike, and you discover a good positive entry. 2 candles from 1 minute before the spike will give you at least $2, which means from $3 or $5 you are now $7 additional. So that is one thing you should know when you talk about catching spike and scalping. They are not the same thing. So You cannot take the risk of spike to compare with scalping. All right, scalping will be slow. That is why many people, like when you give somebody to manage your account, many of them will go and do scalping. Why are they losing $1,000 as if it's just $100? Because once they see $1,000 in their account, they will now use $5 to do scalping. So within that $5, within one candle on 1 minute, they are already they're already $2-3 richer immediately. But if the spike should meet you up in your $5 market, you discover that the thing will go to $80-90 or possibly $200 if the spike should happen twice at the same time. So you discover that the person will leave from $1,000 to $800. I can boldly tell you that I have never managed account and the person will tell me that he lost his money in my hand. It has never happened. At least I'm on air to say it. The only thing that can happen is that there are some few greedy ones among them that if you accept to do business with them, maybe when you must have raised the money, like some of them will come with $400, you raise the money to $700. Before you know it, they will change their PIN thinking that you are full. You don't know that. So sometimes when new ones will come, we'll delay it. You just try to you use 1 cent, 10 cent, play with them. All of a sudden you discover that you acted the way they never wanted. They will change their PIN without informing you. That is not my business. So how did I get this? How did I manage to raise this? How did I raise this? Number one, see, this thing has been here, but it's counting slowly. Look at my trade. Look at my trade. Just to be very simple for those who do not follow the previous video. If this thing crosses here, you have an opportunity to take one candle. If this line should come like this and enter, once the line entered within this 100, you have an opportunity to take this. That is one simple strategy for scalping. Then once all this line, the white, the green and the blue crosses together, you have an opportunity to take another one again. But one thing you must consider is the zoom level. Now that you can see this market like this, which means that this market has a possibility of going up like this from 5 minutes time frame, but it's 1 minute time frame saying the same thing. Now this 1 minute time, this 1 hour time frame is showing that this candle want to make a bullish movement, but if it touches this white, it may decide to pull back again. So in such a case, what you need to do is for you to be very, very careful and make sure that you will not trade against the trend. Let me quickly show you the indicators again, because I just want to drop this so that you will not think that maybe GDFS is a scammer, I'm deceiving you. Like it has spiked here now. It has spiked. Let me show you. It has spiked, but even the spike is not up to. It has spiked. Look at it. This is the spike. Are you seeing it? But look at the profit already. It has spiked. Look at where I entered my trade. Can you see it? So I'm still on profit. Look at it. I'm not afraid of the spike. Look at it. Let me show you this on 15 minutes. It's coming. Network is affecting us here. All right, look at it. This is where I entered my trade. Can you count the candles? This is not here. So it is impossible for those who don't know how to do it, but it's possible for us. Once we see it, we'll enter. Look at it. This is where I entered. I entered based on this crossing. So I confirm it once everything crossed together at this place. Look at how to see it. Look at it. So if you go to 5 minutes, that is where you see it more clearer. So you can ask me, where can I enter my trade? Please enter using 5 minutes time frame. It is more clearer and more convincing. That is where it is. Look at where I entered. I entered here. All right. So I entered. So once this blue cross, place your trade, but make sure you visit your higher time frame for clarity purpose. Okay. So that is how simple the market can be. This is too far. Look at it. This is too far. All right. So that is how simple market can be. Anybody can do it. Do you see it has started dropping? Like I told you, it has started dropping. So if I check my 1 hour time frame now, you will see that something has started happening. So if this candle should try to pull back again, if I cannot hold anymore, I can close it. Do you see that? If I cannot hold anymore, I can close it. But let me check my 4 hours time frame to be sure whether I will hold or not. This market I have to close now, because what is coming may affect my money. What is coming may affect me. If this thing should continue to pull back, maybe if this resistance level frustrated it and market might to get to this place, I don't think I can lose that money anymore. So I have to close immediately after this video. All right, so my name is GDFS. If all these things is still confusing you, please get a mentor. And if you are looking for a mentor to trust, we have many good ones here on YouTube. But if you believe in me, you can also contact me. Please remember that the mentorship is not free. I give free strategies. I drop free videos here on YouTube. I'm not charging for it. That is the only thing I can do. So for the indicators, for clarity purpose, the first one is 10. The first one is 10. The second one is 21. The second one is 21. Choose the color of your choice. You can screenshot it. The third one is 50. You can screenshot it. This one, the commodity channel index CCI, that is 14. Choose any color of your choice. Then the Bollinger Band. Remember that the Bollinger Band is a little bit silent. I am not much interested in the Bollinger Band. My only interest is on the blue, this line, not the dark blue, this line. That is my only interest on this thing. As the crossing, as it is making the move, then I'm following it. Thank you. And remember, GDFS is signing out.